Hey everybody, and welcome to Tribal Trades. I'm so excited to bring this latest market update. So the question is, will the deep dip? Will the dip keep dipping, or will it go deep? Is probably what I meant to say. And so wherever you are tuning in from, wherever you are around the world, welcome to the channel. Please hit the like, smash the subscribe if you haven't done so already. And also any comments or questions, I love reading those, and I look to get back to as many of those as possible as soon as I can. I really appreciate that. So look, will the deep dip keep dipping? I keep saying deep. Maybe that's a sign, but will the dip keep dipping? So when you look at overall what happened on June 7th, was it a flash crash? Was it just a liquidation hunt to liquidate those longs? And will the market come up again? Well, I think right now the market is kind of going a little bit sideways because we have that CPI data coming out. And right now, the market predicts it's going to come out bang on what it was last month, which was 3.4. Now, however, will he get something higher like 3.5 or 3.6? There is a strong likelihood that the market is going to react negatively to that, even if it's just in the short term, and we could see a deeper price correction. So the dip could keep dipping. Okay. And so if we obviously come in a little bit lower at 3.3 or 3.2%, I generally feel the market is going to like that and is going to respond quite positively to that. And therefore we could see some higher price accumulation climb up, even again, if it's in the short term, I think, but there could be some market volatility around that. There is a rate hike decision as well, which is expected to stay as it is. And 100% the market predicts that the rate hike is going to stay. But if the CPI data is lower, then I would feel that the market would be bullish towards that because it would feel that the Fed would be more likely to cut rates in the coming meetings this year. The market does expect that the prediction of 3.4 will stay the same. Now, if it stays at 3.4, I wouldn't see that as a negative for the market. I wouldn't necessarily see it extremely as positive. I think I would see it as more positive in my opinion. So I think I would be 70% positive, 30%, but I think there'll be volatility around there. So what is the market doing? Are we coming down, and is the CPI data going to come in cooler and it's going to come in at 3.3%, and then the market pushes out and liquidates all that shorts? And there's a good argument for that, because right now there is, for every 3 shorts on the market, there is only 1 long. So there is 75% people are short and only 25% are long. So there is an argument there that you could say, hey, based on that, that's some good data to think maybe the market is going to push up and liquidate those short positions. Also, open interest was just before. By the way, I'll just throw that out in Life-Changing Games. I gave you some cheat codes in episode 4, and one of those cheat codes was open interest. Okay, and open interest is essentially here it is here. A chart that gives us how much open interest there is in the market. This is just looking at Bitcoin, and you can see when we got up quite high here with open interest, what happened? Boom, we came down, open interest came down, but open interest is still building up. So that's one to keep an eye on as well. I will be definitely looking at the open interest level when we come to the CPI decision on Wednesday, June 12th, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the USA. So check out all my Life-Changing Games series. Episodes 1 through to 5 are live. I've got my all my strategies outlined in there. And of course, I have the cheat codes in episode 4. Episode 6 is coming. I do promise it will arrive. My money printing method, it's taking a little bit longer, but I'm still working on it. I will seek to get it out this week to you. I was looking to drop it on the weekend or today, but it is coming. So stay tuned to that. Click on the notifications and you'll be notified as soon as that drops. Okay, so just encourage you to do that. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe, and it'll come up in your feed. Okay, so also if you look at, we were talking about shorts and longs, and if you look at the Bitcoin shorts right now, the liquidation level for the Binance shorts is at 70,390. But the longs are quite further down at 66,200. So just those are 2 areas to keep an eye on. If the CPI comes in hot, then 66,200, there are a lot of longs there that would be liquidated at that level. There's also a fair value gap at 64,600. I'm not really going to look at that, and that's not necessarily something that could get hit in the short term. We might go up quite a lot before coming back, but generally fair value gaps do tend to get filled, but not always, but we'll see. And if you don't know what a fair value gap is, we'll cover that in a future video. You could also Google it and check it out for yourself. We also have more liquidation levels at, what is it here, 73,000. There'll be 4.3 billion of shorts liquidated at that level if we get above 73,000. So again, if we do see that CPI data come in a little bit lower, we could start seeing a big short squeeze come, and a lot of those shorts liquidated, and a push above 73K would be quite awesome. Just for Ethereum as well, just some targets there. There's the shorts get liquidated at 3730 and the longs at 3400. There are other levels as well, but those are two areas of interest there. And for Solana, it's 165. Shorts those are the most immediate shorts that would get liquidated, and then at 153. So the question is am I buying at this level? And I'd like to say we were in extreme greed as well, and that was another cheat code that I gave you. I won't bring up the extreme greed chart because I've got to keep this update nice and quick and short so you can enjoy it and be able to watch it before Wednesday's CPI data. And so, am I buying? Well, here's the deal. My method is always about scaling in. So I don't panic buy and I don't panic sell. All my buy orders are already set at the levels, and I outline many of these levels in my crypto cheat sheet series where I share my top 23 coins for this bull market cycle, and I give entries on those, and I give what I feel will be the top, a possible top for each of those coins, for each of those projects. And so I don't panic buy and I don't panic sell. All my sell orders are already set as well, because again, some coins I'm 2x or 3x and then 5x and 10x. They're all in place, ready to go. So I don't panic buy and I don't panic sell. So some of my buy orders got hit on the June 7 dump, okay? And some of them didn't. And so that's how it works. Now, so if you're looking at getting in the market or wondering to get in the market, you have to ask yourself, what is your strategy? Did you already have your buys set up already, and did they get hit? If you didn't and you need help, go and check out. I've got my full series, My Crypto Cheat Sheet. It's all live on my YouTube channel, and it's all free and available for you. And I just did a quick update on some of those coins on June 7. So check out that. I do give some updated entries on My Crypto Cheat Sheet. So watch that one as well. But I don't cover all 23 coins, okay? That's the interesting thing. So have that strategy. And of course, what happens if we keep dipping? I have other buy orders already set because I already split my money up. If you had $500 and you wanted to buy some Sui coin or some Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana, I had my first buy order got hit at 160, then at 140, then at 120. So 3 of my buy orders got hit. And then I've got 2 more buy orders underneath at 100 and at 80. And there you go. And that's the strategy. And then I have my sell orders set as well. And so that's my scale in strategy, and of course my scale out strategy as well. So that's how I'm monitoring this, that if the dip keeps dipping, I have other buy orders in place to pick up coins at those levels. I haven't gone in all $500 at one level. Oh, and now I've got no more money because the dip kept dipping. So that's my scale and strategy. So watch Life Changing Games episode 1, 2, and 3, and I teach that scaling method. And in My Crypto Cheat Sheet series, I show all the different entry levels for scaling in and for and what I do when scaling out. Okay, so what else we've got? We've got the Bitcoin now has currently almost been an 88-day correction. So that's the second longest correction of this bull market cycle. The longest was 102. So I think we are closer at some point to breaking out of this at some point. Yes, we could have some more downside first before we go up, but I certainly feel optimistic that we are getting nearer and closer to the end. What day that will be, I can't tell you, but certainly sometime between now and I feel the month of July, we should see a good break to the upside, and that's definitely the way I'm trading this right now. We did have the hash ribbons buy signal, and that hasn't flashed since Bitcoin was at 25K. That's a very bullish signal. That doesn't mean Bitcoin's going to go up immediately, but that's a good sign that, the buys that I'm putting in now, I believe are going to pay off, down the track. And that's why I'm accumulating at my different buy levels. And if you don't know what the Bitcoin hash rate signal is, I'm not going to cover in this video, but please check it out. So that's kind of how I am trading this current market. And so I would just encourage you, look, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So I would just encourage you to trade and know what your budgets are and know where your buys and your sells are and know what coins you're going into. And like I said, I have all these educational series online freely available to you to help you out, because I want to see you succeed. I want to see you have some amazing life-changing games. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until the next one, happy trading.